What kinds of things do people say?
Can I curse?
Yeah, go.
Okay. You f***ing commie libtards, you think you're doing, you're not American, you're just, stealing from the taxpayer, you need to give that farm back.
This is a story about a fight over a farm in New Jersey that turned a small town's housing issue into a national headline.
This is Andy Henry's family farm, and his family has owned this property for generations, since before the Civil War.
But what we're working on now is what the town wants to make into housing.
It's kind of hard to imagine.
I don't want to imagine it. It's hard to think about.
Now, the town wants about half of the 21 acres for affordable housing.
In New Jersey, each town has a requirement of how much affordable housing they have to provide. So the township sent Andy and his family a letter offering to buy this property or threatening to seize it via eminent domain if they can't reach a deal.
It was a shock.
Andy started a campaign to save his family farm. It divided the town.
Shame on Matt, shame on Robert, shame on Deborah, shame on...
And became a MAGA rallying cry. Even the Trump administration got involved. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins called it a Biden-style government takeover and called Henry on the phone.
I don't blame people. People are pissed. They feel like the governing structures are not listening. All they hear is that this, 5 Democrat member committee in this town is seizing this hardworking farmer's, family legacy. I think it's an easy target for people.
Matt Scott is part of the committee that helped pick the farm site. He says strict state requirements for affordable housing sites really limited the options.
I felt terrible. I was like, wow, I didn't know we were doing this. There has to be another option. We vetted all these properties, and this is what we're stuck with. None of us wanted to eminent domain a farm. Had no desire to do that. If they don't want to sell, that's kind of where we're at.
Do you feel like the bad guy in this story?
No, I don't. I empathize 100% with the Henry brothers, but again, I feel like the greater good is what my responsibility is towards.
The plan is now with a state judge. If the town takes the land, it will have to pay market value, but there's still a chance someone could come forward with a Hail Mary solution to save the farm.
Do you think you're going to win this fight?
I do think so. My ancestors are kind of still here. When I walk these fields, I kind of feel their presence. But that's why we don't want to give it up. It's just like a part of us, That's all I can say. It's just a part of us.
Jersey government stealing farmland to build affordable housing. Okay, so this is really simple. I do not think the government should have the right to take land from anybody. I do not think, and yeah, you say, oh, well, they give you money. So, okay, these people have held this farm for many years, okay? When you own a farm, you guys probably, some of you know what that's like, others don't. But when you own a farm, that is number one. That is where you live, but that is also how you make your money and how you make your living. And I don't think the government should be able to be allowed to come and take your land from you. And, oh, they're not taking it, they're paying you for it. They are forcing you off your land against your own will. You pay your property taxes, you pay your mortgage, you pay your house off. It's not yours. The government can come at any moment and say you need to leave. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's called eminent domain. They could just take it from you. I mean, granted, they'll pay you a little bit for it, but they're not going to pay you what it's really, truly worth. They might pay you what you paid for it, or even less. But they shouldn't have that power. Once you pay off your mortgage, and if you keep paying your property taxes, they should not have the right to kick you off of your own land. And I think the worst part of this is they say it's for affordable housing. Well, I guarantee you a lot of these houses that they are building will not be affordable for most people. They give you a small enough compensation, but it's really not what the property's worth. But frankly, I don't think that if it's a farm, we're not only messing with these people's houses, we're messing with their employment and their jobs and their livelihood. We are saying, okay, we're going to take your house from you and you won't have a place to live, but also we're going to fire you because you won't be able to grow the food to sell to make money because you're a farmer. That, in my opinion, at least, is government overreach.